everybody. You may guess where we are today and why I'm here. Do you see above? I will try to see if you can easy look at this. This actually shows the cheese, which is actually put on weight. So I'm in the city of Gouda. You might know, everybody English speaking, Gouda cheese. So I'm actually today in Gouda for startup networking meeting. And behind me you can actually look into beautiful, even I have sun now, beautiful actually cheese museum, which is located just behind me. And from this location, actually, I'd like to actually tell you a little bit more about Gouda, and I'd like to show you some stadhouse also. So City Hall, old City Hall, and we're going to move a little bit here, and we're going to turn a little bit, so you can also see it from perspective. So that's famous market square, and now I'm really under the sun, so I have to adjust the light. But here you see the old town hall. Is it possible still to see it? We have beautiful, actually sunny weather. So I'm going to show you a little bit more. And I'm going to film a little bit of Market Square. I'm going to walk behind, because if I'm going to turn the telephone up in a way in the opposite side, I will end up with a lot of difficulties here. So I will change now the angle. You can see more of the market square, more panoramic view, and I'm going to a little bit turn around so that you can actually see how relatively big the market square behind cathedral in Gouda is. And because I have the sun all the time, or in front or on the side, I'm going to a little bit walk. So here usually between April and September there are very famous, worldwide famous cheese market taking place every Thursday. So today actually it's Tuesday, so the cheese market's not here, but you can then try a lot of different types of original cheese, but of course including Gouda cheese, or Gouda kaas in Netherlands, and you can really enjoy sitting here and having a really great moment. Oh, I have to adjust again. Great moment enjoying eating the Gouda cheese, real Gouda cheese in the city of Gouda. So I've been once on this cheese market. It's really beautiful, it's very traditional, so it's actually great that city is organizing it now every Thursday from April to September. So in October, even we have wonderful weather, maybe there is still cheese market actually organized a little bit further the year, but I think it will be or is closed already, or it will be closed very soon. So from this great place in the center, I send you greetings, and I'm going to continue because I'm going to for Starters Day organized in Rabobank, so one of the biggest banks in Netherlands. So I'm really excited, and this event is organized in Dutch language. And I think what I'd like to share with you, that being in Netherlands, even Dutch people speak very well English. It's a very English-speaking nation, very well English, I would say, speaking nation. But they are very, in a way, very put you in very always comfortable position, because they always speak English to you if they see that you have difficulties in Dutch. But I think learning Dutch helped me to actually build stronger relationships. So I would advise anybody who is starting business in Netherlands to actually to learn the native language, or ABN Nederlands. that can always very much help you in establishing very good business relationships and also get to know better Dutch culture. So I will tell you more after the event when I enter Rabobank Center. So actually it's organized in very beautiful modern Rabobank building, and I'm really curious and looking forward to learn more in Dutch this time. See you then. Bye. So hello back. I'm already in front of Rabobank in Gouda. It's really beautiful building. It's relatively new, and of course, as you can see there, you can see on the side already cafe car, which is placed in front. So let's get coffee and let's get in. And later I will tell you more after the event what I learned today in Dutch from the meeting for startups in Dutch in Rabobank in Gouda. See you later. So, hi, I'm now after the event, and I was truly excited. Even this event was in Dutch. I could follow all the event. I could participate in all important sessions. And what I really liked that after opening of this starter days in Gouda by director of MKB Rabobank, which actually I'm also happy that actually he's also became my subscriber. So welcome also here in my YouTube channel. But also there was a great introduction by mayor of Gouda, of the city Gouda. And actually I was very surprised as a jurist. He also has very long, I would say, and extensive long-standing experience of being entrepreneur. So that was actually great to hear his up and downs during entrepreneurship, and also learn from his struggles. So that was really nice introduction. And later on, there's been very interesting speed meetups. I really like the speed meetups or sessions in forms of speed dates. And that was very interesting themes in coaching, also inspiration, but also workshops which were given. And I really liked it that this was very practical workshops, because one of these workshops were actually two workshops related to sales techniques, which are, I think, very key skills which you develop as an entrepreneur. When especially you develop workshops or you develop products, you always have to learn yourself how to sell it. And I think the selling experience is really one of the most important ones in business, also life sciences business. So I really like two workshops. One was performed by director of MKB Rabobank, and the other was performed by coaches which developed their own actually sailing or sales program workshop, which I very much liked. And this sales was related to actually a format of dating, of the process, analyzing the process of dating, because we always, when we want to sell something, we want to do it fast, right? That's something like, here it is, and I want to sell it. But this is really a process. It reminds, actually, the coaches remind us that it really relates to dating, that you first actually meet, so exchange basic informations. That's what happens with dating, right? Then you meet actually one-to-one to present, and then you, after these steps, decide to continue, right? To try to sell it. And the next step, which I really liked, is, and I have it here, I cannot really present to you, unfortunately, on the photos, because there will be too many photos at a time. but then you give something extra as a potential bonus. And then you try to actually maybe become a partner, business partner, in developing this program together, especially when your client or your future business partner is producing something or creating something or developing something which is related to your business sector. So that's very important. And this technique, which is called Kopen, K, which is kennis maken, because this meeting was in Dutch. Then ontmoeten, meeting, proberen, then extra, and naast elkaar, next to each other. So co-creating something together or selling together. And this was workshops of social selling. So that's what I really find it truly inspiring and truly practical and useful also for me, because I'm also developing social selling, and I also getting I would say educated in social selling, especially when I develop my YouTube channel. That was also one of the purposes to develop social selling channel of the Agile Team Building workshops and Shape Your Leadership workshops, which the content already actually presented to you in the previous vlogs. So that was very interesting, important social selling workshop. Social selling becomes one of the most key, I think, important sectors in selling, and indeed involves socializing, networking via online platforms, but also direct networking. The other important, I think, highlight of this event was that I was really very happy that one of the sponsors, as you can see, was KPN, one of the companies which works already in Agile, and I was happy to receive some extra, which contained, first of all, USB, actually the stick from KPN, very handy to actually create more vlogs, especially from live events. So I'm really happy. Thank you, KPN. Some extra possibilities for starters. KPN zaken in glasvezel, so glass fiber internet, super quick. And what I was really also happy to receive in this bag from KPN, the green notebook where I can actually write down more and more inspirations and ideas for next vlogs. I'm also looking forward to any inspirations you have, guys. The other interesting part of the session was what I really like. A lot of pictures which I post on LinkedIn are mostly photos in static photos, not photos in action, which I love the most. And I was happy to actually, during this event, get or receive a photo shoot by Francis Vrionet. It's Bale concept specialist, and he took a photo of me in action. So I'm looking forward to receive this photo, and if I will receive it, as soon as I receive it, I will also publish it on the LinkedIn. So that is the most favorite type of photos I really like of myself. Photo in action, that photo actually which actually gives some sense of my personality, which is dynamic and energizing. So I'm looking forward to this photo, and that was really nice that I met Vrionet as a personal branding photograph. So that was really cool. The other thing is, if you look for basically financing your projects, especially small projects, there have been also representative of known, maybe I think in Holland that's very known, Q credits. And what I really liked it, that Q credits are not only helping starting entrepreneurs, but also already, let's say, entrepreneurs which are existing on the market few years, but they are still young.
And they not only give information in terms of presentation, but they also give training and coaching. And I this found very vital, because if you never took any loans, I think it's good to take first training or have a coaching session before you decide to ask for loan, so that you don't get into the troubles. So I think that would be, beside that I met many great people, I could participate in workshops in Dutch. So verbeter, om mijn Nederlands te verbeteren. This was really truly inspiring and very helpful session. I also, what you can see here, there have been also president of Interpol is talking about liability insurances, which are also very important in long term when you perform your business and you want to perform your business, including certain safety. So that was a really nice event, and I recommend such events to everybody in the future. So thank you all the organizers. Thank you Gemeente Gouda, Interpolis, KPN, Rabobank, and main sponsors of this event, for great workshops, for great content and contribution to supporting this event. Thanks again, and see you next time. Bye.